Yo, welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Wrestling on Leon the King TV. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Wrestling. We here on Leon the King TV. Make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button. Whatever you do, please hit that subscribe button. But I'm gonna jump into it and talk about all the shit that happened last night. So last night we got Extreme Rules 2022. And Extreme Rules last night was a great pay-per-view. I would have to say the four best pay per views of this year so far. WrestleMania. WrestleMania, because it's WrestleMania. I'll say the five best pay per views. This year, I'll say Elimination Chamber. I really liked it. It was fun. WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Clash at the Castle, and Extreme Rules. The best five pay per views of this year in 2022. These obviously were the best pay per views of the year. So it's like this. On the card, I think last night on the card, it was hold up. It was let me see. Oh fuck. Okay, we right here. Um oh shit. What is it? We got the Brawling Brutes versus Imperium for the thousandth time this year. With I believe Brawling Brutes defeated Imperium by pinfall. So we got the Brawling Brutes who got the victory over Sheamus, and then the Brawling Brutes who got the victory over Imperium. The SmackDown Women's Champion Liv Morgan lost her title last night against fucking Ronda Rousey. So we literally got Liv Morgan losing the title to Ronda last night. Maybe because they lost, maybe Triple H lost faith in Liv Morgan being SmackDown Women's Champion. Yo, that's my only opinion about that. And then Ronda Rousey lost, giving her match to she lost to Ronda in a I think Extreme Rules match. So yeah, that's what happened with Liv Morgan. So Ronda Rousey is now a two-time maybe SmackDown Women's Champion, if I'm correct. I believe she's now this is her second SmackDown win, her second win for the SmackDown title. So I think so. Yeah. Then we got the worst match of the night, and when I mean the worst match of the night, we got Drew McIntyre versus fucking Karrion Cross in a strap match. This was whack, bro. Bro, this was whack. The brawl kicked off before the bell. Cross playing my okay. I gotta read all that, but anyway, um, Karrion Cross defeated McIntyre. And this was one of the worst matches of the night, man. I don't know if I knew I cared more for this match than the Liv Ronda Rousey match because I didn't give a shit about Liv Morgan and Ronda Rousey like that. But um, the Drew McIntyre and Ronda match, Drew McIntyre and Karrion Cross. Karrion Cross got the victory over McIntyre, and what happened basically was McIntyre got sprayed in the face with mace, got sprayed in the face with some spray by like pepper spray or something by Scarlett, and then because thanks to Scarlett, Karrion Cross got the victory on Drew McIntyre. So this was an awful way to book Karrion Cross. Um, First off, I'll say that it was an awful way to book Karrion Cross. It's an awful way to book one of the guys on your roster who's really talented, who literally just came back, that you brought back and signed with the company again, and This is just fucking stupid. This was one of the worst. Yo, this was one of the worst matches on the card, bruh. They literally put Carry. See, I was like this. I honestly didn't need to see a strap match. That was retarded as hell. I didn't even need to see a strap match, bruh. That was weird. That was very weird. I didn't even need to see a strap match at all. So we got a strap match, and I was at the point where you could just let these guys fight. Book the match at Extreme Rules and let these guys go at it. They've been working this storyline where Cross has been attacking McIntyre from the back and putting him in a submission hole. So I think at this point you could have made it a submission match or just a freaking uh Extreme Rules or a one-on-one at that point. But I just think it was kind of stupid to just do a strap match. It didn't make any sense. So I wouldn't have booked it as a strap match because there was a part where it literally looked like they were cat fighting. And they were just slapping each other back and forth with the strap. Back and forth, like cat fighting. It was the most weirdest shit, weirdest thing I've seen on Extreme Rules last night. I was excited for this match. This was probably the most exciting match on the card. Was Karrion Kross versus Drew McIntyre, and it failed. So Karrion Kross got the victory on McIntyre. Then we got one of the best matches on the card. One of the best matches of the year in WWE. We got the WWE Hall of Famer, the former WWE champion, World Heavyweight champion, Grand Slam champion, Royal Rumble winner, Hall of Famer, rated R superstar, whatever you want to call him, Edge, Adam Copeland. We got Edge versus the leader of Judgment Day, the first ever Universal Champion, former NXT champion, Finn Balor. So this was kind of a great match. This was probably the best match on the card. These guys went at it. It was an I Quit match. And Edge was not giving up last night, bruh. When I mean Edge wasn't giving up, Edge wasn't giving up, bruh. Like that dude was not giving up. He was like, yo, they kept putting the mic in his face. Say I quit. Say it. And then he's like, go to hell. And that was funny, bro. And then the referee puts the mic in his face and he's like, get that out of my face. So stuff like that was funny. But like I said, I loved the match. It was great. And Edge telling the ref to get the hell out of his face, that was hilarious. So I just think this was it was a great match. They both gave it their all, and the physicality was great. We saw Damian Priest run to the ring. We saw the rest of the faction, Judgment Day, run to the ring. We saw Damian Priest, Dominique, and we saw Rhea Ripley. So then we get an attack on Edge by Judgment Day, following Rhea Ripley getting a handcuff and cuffing Edge to the ring ropes. And the beatdown on Edge begins. Then guess what happens? WWE Hall of Famer Beth Phoenix, former Divas champion, gets in the ring. I believe she's a former Divas champion. But anyway, she gets in the ring, and then which is Edge's wife, if you didn't know, but we all know that. Anyway, she gets in the ring, and then basically, is like kicking the shit out of Rhea Ripley. I mean, they're both fighting each other, and then Rhea gets the upper hand. Dominique gets kicked in the nut in the area and all that. So, so that was hilarious. And then I literally thought this was the last match of the night. How long that match was, I thought that they could have closed out Extreme Rules with that match. They could have closed out with Edge versus Balor last night. Because to me, that was just great. And then um Judgment Day got the victory because Edge said I quit, and Rhea Ripley uh basically used the steel chair on Beth Phoenix's head. And wow, you know I'm watching Raw tomorrow night for sure because shit's gonna go down. But anyway, but bro, that's what happened last night. We got Edge versus Finn Balor, and Balor got the one. So I thought it was smart to have Balor win. Um, they got to do. I think it's best to just get Judgment Day over as much as they can, and not make them lose momentum and bury them. You don't need to bury them. I think you need to just keep them winning and winning until the point where they look undefeatable. And I think that it's a perfect way to book Judgment Day. So I would say the best match of the year, one of the best matches of the year, was Edge versus Finn Balor. They were, man, yeah. Uh, and then the match that I forgot about was Rollins versus Riddle. Seth Rollins versus Matt Riddle in a fight pit match. They fought in the fight pit, and which is kind of like the concept of, I say, a steel cage, and then basically, um, I'm trying to see who won that match because Peacock started having some weird glitches and technical difficulties, and the screen started pausing and freezing. I'm like, what happened, bro? So I had to restart Peacock, turn it back on, and I'll get to what happened at the ending of the show in a minute. But which is gonna, a lot of people have been expecting this. Been excited for this rumored return, but uh was Seth Rollins the winner of the fight pit match? Let me see real quick. Hold up. Riddle defeated Rollins by submission. So I guess Rollins tapped out. Uh Riddle got the victory over Rollins by submission in a fight pit match. So this was great. Um Riddle did a move off the top of the fight pit, and so yeah, man. This was actually a pretty decent match. I watched half of the match. I didn't watch all of the Rollins versus Riddle match, but like I said, I watched about half of it, and it looked like they was going at it. So I pretty much enjoyed that match. Like I said, man. Well, this is the part I want to talk about as well. We finally heard the rumors about the White Rabbit and this and that, and I was kind of thinking, maybe it's Bad Bunny. I'm thinking, oh, maybe it's fucking Baron Corbin. It's fucking Dolph Ziggler. Nah, it ain't no Dolph Ziggler, bruh. And then when I found out and heard what it was, come to find out, it's actually Bray Wyatt, as we expected. So the rumors were true. Triple H has signed Bray Wyatt back to the WWE roster. So I want to find. So we saw the lights go out in the arena. We saw the little creepy house door looking thing, and then we went inside the Firefly Funhouse. We heard he got the whole wide world in his hands, voiced by Bray Wyatt. We started hearing the Firefly Funhouse music, and then we kind of saw the White Rabbit mask, the man in a White Rabbit mask walking around with a light, and he unmasked the White Rabbit mask, and it appears to be Bray Wyatt. I sound like a fucking geek. But anyway, Bray Wyatt is returning with his original gimmick. I'm gonna just say my opinion because I can. Um, Not to sound mean or bogus or anything, just want to state my opinion. I think they're gonna fail. They are going to fail with this. Triple H knew better damn well that when you sign Bray Wyatt back to your company, whether roster he's on, whether he goes to Raw, SmackDown, NXT, whatever, you bring Bray Wyatt back as the Fiend. And they're going to fail at this. You're bringing a bootlegged 2013 Bray Wyatt back to your signing him back to the WWE on your company, and he's got a 2013 gimmick. Not a good move. Fans loved the Fiend gimmick. I don't want to speak so much for everybody else, but he was one of the highest selling super merchant. His merchandise was being sold most on WWEshop.com. He was making the company money. He was making Triple H's pockets fucking rich. He was bringing the money in, bringing that bread in, and that was basically he was bringing the money in, and Bray Wyatt was selling tons of merchandise. Facts, bro. So I think that you bring your top selling merchandise superstar back to your roster, and you bring the Fiend gimmick back. I want to see the Firefly Funhouse. I want to see the evil Alexa Bliss. I want to see that mask and the Let Me In Titantron video on the Titantron and the theme music and all this stuff. I want to see Firefly Funhouse Bray Wyatt. I want to see the Fiend. Give me that character back. Why do we have to watch a 2013 Bray Wyatt again? A 2013 Bray Wyatt with dreadlocks. Get out of here, man. We're basically getting a 2013 version of Bray Wyatt in 2022. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. A 2013 version of Bray Wyatt. This ain't gonna work, bruh. This is gonna fail quickly. And I hope Bray Wyatt doesn't get released soon because of this. Why are we getting a 2013 Bray Wyatt? The biggest question is, are we getting multiple gimmicks? Could this be a way for them to say, we want to entertain the fans with his character to everybody's interest? So now we're going to ponder to everybody's interest by giving him 3 different gimmicks. We're going to give him the original Wyatt family gimmick. We're going to give him the Firefly Funhouse gimmick, and we're going to give him the Fiend gimmick. So maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're saying, hey, we got to give you guys 3 gimmicks now. And that gimmick, one of those gimmicks he's going to have his original gimmick. That's what they could be doing. They could be doing an alter ego, this really creative alter ego thing. Or I guess this is what I want to say. Bray Wyatt, when the Wyatt family debuted on Raw back in 2013, I believe it was on Raw. When they debuted on the main roster in 2013, this was interesting. This was like something out of a horror movie. They had this swamp gimmick. I liked it. They looked like the niggas of Duck Dynasty. I liked it. The problem, I don't even watch Duck Dynasty that much, but anyway, the problem was they brought these guys on the roster, and I'm not gonna lie, I really got bored of Bray Wyatt by 2014. I said it. I don't care if I lose some of you. I got bored by Bray Wyatt in 2014. I'm speaking my mind. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm not offending anybody. I'm speaking my opinion. Bray Wyatt bored the hell out of me in 2014. Okay, he had the match with John Cena at WrestleMania 30. It was an okay match. We got him versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania 31, 2015. Terrible match. Terrible match. One of Taker's worst matches was with Bray Wyatt. I I don't even remember who he faced. Did he even have a match booked at WrestleMania 32? Let me see. I don't believe he did. So that's what I'm saying. He had the match with Randy Orton at WrestleMania 33, and then he had them, which was actually a pretty good match. I liked it, the Randy Orton Bray Wyatt match for the WWE title at Mania 33. That was pretty good. I liked it, that one. But yeah, man, we saw just them. I don't even know what he did because I did barely watch WrestleMania 38. Um, and I don't even think he had a match booked at WrestleMania 39 in 2019. So no, because that was before he debuted the Fiend gimmick. But anyway, like I said, that's the problem. I feel like the Wyatt family, they disbanded and everything, but his character got so stale. His character got so boring and not interesting anymore. It just got boring as shit. It got so boring. So I feel like when they brought him, they tag teamed him with Matt Hardy, and that was terrible. When Matt Hardy was had the Woken gimmick, and that was awful as well. But they literally had him tag teaming with Matt Hardy in 2018. Then in 2019, they repackaged him and brought him back with the Fiend gimmick, the Firefly Funhouse and the Fiend gimmick. So this was a great way to bring Wyatt back. This was a great way to repackage him. This was a great way to give him a new, fresh gimmick. This was a great way to make him interesting again. After 2013, Bray Wyatt was not interesting those few years until 2019. I'm just gonna be honest. He was not interesting. Yeah, Bray Wyatt bored me after 2013. After they debuted, he bored me. Bray Wyatt's character was more interesting with the Fiend gimmick. He should have kept the Fiend gimmick. It was more interesting. Yeah, yeah. They could get rid of the original gimmick for my care. I didn't care about the original gimmick. It was boring. I don't never have to see the original gimmick again. My care was seeing the Fiend Bray Wyatt back. That's the gimmick I want to see. But now we're basically getting a guy returning since being since last being seen at since his last match against Randy Orton at WrestleMania 30 at WrestleMania last year. So I can't even remember which one it was, but at WrestleMania last year, and then basically we see him at Extreme Rules last night, and he has his original gimmick. Come on, man. Come on. They did not ruin the Fiend gimmick. Kind of when he lost the title to Goldberg in 2020. But come on. They booked him wrong, but that doesn't mean they should be embarrassed in bringing him back. But yeah, man. That's my opinion on that. I basically think they're failing on bringing guys back with the right gimmick right now. When you bring Bray Wyatt back, you're bringing this guy back because you want to push this guy and you want to make this guy be like honestly, he could be the one to take the title off Roman Reigns probably. It would make no sense to bring him back and not let him take titles off Roman. So I just think that if you're gonna do something, uh, what brand would I like to see him on? I would like to see him on SmackDown, probably instead of Raw. I think you go where the champion is. and you go after the top dog and the top guy because you're this supernatural evil character who's badass, and you want to give the top dog a run for his money and get a shot at the title. So I think to me, when it's like that, you go over the face of this industry. You go after the face of WWE. You go after the top dog, and you take the undisputed titles off Roman Reigns. That's what you do. So I just think that they got to find a better way to book this guy, and he's back now. And I just when I didn't see that fiend mask, I just saw the 2016 Bray Wyatt with dreadlocks. You know, I don't even know, man. I just feel very disappointed. All I can do is watch Raw. I mean, do you think we'll see him on Raw tomorrow? We probably will see him on Raw tomorrow. I believe we could see him on Raw, but that's interesting. What brand is he on now? Let's check it out. He could be on. He's currently signed to WWE under the ring name Bray Wyatt. Rotunda is a third generation professional wrestler. Okay, so they don't have a brand for him yet. They probably have signed him to a brand, but they probably haven't announced it yet until maybe tomorrow or sometime this week. Yeah, I think he should be on the SmackDown roster. Um, but just we got to see the regular Bray Wyatt. We got to see the original Wyatt family Bray Wyatt. This is to me that's just that shit ain't gonna work right now, bro. It ain't gonna work. You bring in this dude back as a 2013 bootlegged Bray Wyatt. This is who I want. That's who I want. I want the Fiend back. Oh, we're gonna bring him back with his original gimmick. Triple H is making terrible booking decisions. He's making terrible booking decisions. The SmackDown season premiere was shit and not interesting at all, other than seeing the debut of uh the new Latino faction with Zelina Vega returning, and then we saw Logan Paul make his return, have his segment against the Bloodline and Roman Reigns, advertising their match at Crown Jewel. So other than that, I mean, Triple H got to do better, man. He should be ushering us into a new era in WWE. SmackDown got the same logo. No biggie, no big deal. I'm fine with the logo. But I still have to listen to Are You Ready for a Good Time by AC/DC as the intro. They are pissing me off with this theme, this Friday Night SmackDown. Are you ready for a good time theme? Maybe, man, put a rapper song. I was thinking if they want to do like another genre, you could have did a Treyu Warrior for the theme of SmackDown. But like I said, they're failing, bro. These niggas are failing, and they're booking it where Triple H is basically still trying to produce, and he's the new head of creative, but he's still giving us a Vince McMahon feel and a Vince McMahon vibe, and he's trying to push out a Vince McMahon product. And we don't want a Vince McMahon product. We want a new ruthless era in WWE. And we are tired of this crap that they've been feeding us, forcing down our throats this past decade and all these years. We are ready to see something new in WWE, and we have to shift and make it seem like we're in a new era. And to me, so far, he's failing at that. Yeah, he brought back Braun Strowman. Yeah, he brought back Bray Wyatt last night. Yeah, we got the guy with the gimmick. We got I totally forgot. We got Dexter Loomis on Monday Night Raw. We got Who else came back? We got Hit Row back on SmackDown. So great. We got Karrion Kross. Great. We need these returns. This is gonna make our roster better. Having these guys. We got all the members of Imperium from NXT UK on SmackDown now. Great. Who I don't care about Imperium, but anyway, Imperium is boring to me. I don't even like Imperium. But like I said, this is a way to. Is this your way to shift your company in a new generation? Is this the way to shift your company in a new era? This is the new era of WWE. I don't even think so, bruh. They gotta book better. They gotta change they gotta change the just they gotta change the company, bruh. It's time for a change. He's still pushing out of Vince McMahon creativity. I don't want to see a stale Vince McMahon creativity. Why are we getting a 2013 Bray Wyatt back last night? That's my opinion, man. I say what I want. But like I said, um, this is just kind of Triple H is sucking, bro. Like he's got to do better and he's got to improve and show us that you're ushering us into a new era in WWE to reach a new generation of fans and make world wrestling entertainment better than ever. So I think that but we'll see. We'll see what happens on Raw tomorrow for the season premiere of Raw. We'll see what happened, and we'll check it out. We'll see. But that was pretty much the recap for Extreme Rules last night. We got Bray Wyatt back. I was excited. I was screaming. I was jumping. I was like stumping the floor. I was literally sitting in my living room on the couch, on my big couch in my big living room, screaming and jumping. How excited I was to watch the Fiend return, to watch Bray Wyatt return last night at Extreme Rules, just to be disappointed by seeing his original gimmick. Come on, man. Seeing a 2013 Bray Wyatt doesn't excite me. But anyway, we're gonna shift gears, talk about something else. But I'll say overall, Extreme Rules was the best one of the best top pay per views of this year. Honestly, it was. But I want to shift gears from Extreme Rules last night and talk about some other things. What did I want to talk about? We got okay. Let's check out what's going on in the world of music. Hold up. Kanye West, reported by CNN News 21 hours ago. Kanye West's Instagram account restricted and returns to Twitter. And that's interesting. That nigga Kanye West basically wore a White Lives Matter shirt at I think Yeezy event he was doing, and he appeared to wear a White Lives Matter shirt. As much of a huge Kanye West fan I am, I just kind of think he's losing it a bit. Um, 2 days ago, XXL just reported that he's coming after Diddy now. He's coming after Sean Diddy Combs. Sean Diddy Combs. He's saying that Diddy's got this beef with Diddy, and this is reported by XXL. But yeah, man, he's losing it lately. I mean, I agree with what he said about the Lizzo shit. What he said about Lizzo, and then, but like I said, man, I just think he kind of losing it a little bit. But prayers to the man. Mental health is a real thing, and we love Kanye. And that's not a diss because I go through mental health. But like I said, I've went through mental health and still do, but I'm better than ever. I mean, I'm better for now, and I'm doing good. And I think that uh, you know things will get better as life goes on. But like I said, um, I just kind of think that Kanye is kind of losing it right now. Um, we know a year ago about the Pete Davidson King Kardashian drama, and she left Pete Davidson too, by the way. But like I said, this is kind of interesting. Um, Shout out prayers to Kanye, and remember, you know, but I'll say this: white lives matter. Wearing a white lives matter shirt. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's weird. I'm not saying that their lives don't matter, but we got to look at the fact that ain't no life gonna matter until a black life matter. And the reality is, when this country is built off racism, and when they do the things that they do, and we have a racist government and a racist system and all of that, we literally must understand that in times like this, when racism is at a high, and we're seeing innocent black people be murdered, it's just very weird to wear a White Lives Matter shirt right now. Let's be honest. It's weird to wear a White Lives Matter shirt after the death of Ahmaud Arbery. It's weird to wear a White Lives Matter shirt after the death of George Floyd. It's weird to wear a White Lives Matter shirt after the death of Breonna Taylor, after the death of Trayvon Martin, after the death of Laquan McDonald, after the death of the guy, I forgot his name, the guy who was selling some DVDs or CDs or whatever, the I Can't Breathe guy. So, like I said, we literally saw George Floyd lose his life for nothing by getting a knee put in his neck by some racist white asshole. Some crazy white person went and put a knee in an innocent African American man's neck. Come on, bro. An innocent black dude who literally got called the cops on because they thought he had a fake dollar. Why are you? Come on, bro. When that happened, everyone should have knew that America was a piece of shit and still is to this day. But like I said, man, um, yeah, prayers to Kanye West, because when you wear a White Lives Matter shirt in times like these where black people, for the history of black people, were trying to stand up for each other, take care of each other, and love each other, and stand up for each other, and you want to pop out with a White Lives Matter shirt. They don't need a White Lives Matter movement because it's been proven in this country for years that white lives already mattered because they haven't struggled like us. So if you don't like what I'm saying, you can delete, you can unsubscribe, block me, unsubscribe, and get the fuck off my channel. But the reality is, I'm gonna say what I want because I can. As a black man in this country, I can. The reality is, we are dealing with a racism crisis in America, and I don't want to sound political because I hate politics, but I'm just being honest. We are in a time of trying to stand up for each other and our people, and try to heal and fix the issues in our black communities and black neighborhoods. So, as a black people and as a culture and as an ethnicity of people, we have to kind of find ways to love each other more and do things to take care of one another. But it's hard for us to do that as well because along the way, you get these racist idiots who want to basically murder innocent black people. So that's what I'll say. So I'm just gonna say, uh, sh- uh, drop down in the comment section, pray for Kanye West, cause bruh, dude losing if you wearing a White Lives Matter shirt right now. That's weird, very weird and lame. But anyway, I'm gonna say this. And I love Kanye, bro. I am a Kanye West fan. I'm not knocking this guy at all because, like I said, people shouldn't attack someone dealing with mental health. If the man says something and does something, why do you have to get offended by it? He's a celebrity. He's an adult. He has money. He has his millions. He's a billionaire. What's your problem? Is it you're broke and you're not famous and big like he is? You're not a billionaire like he is. You're not a recording Grammy winning producer, writer, songwriter, rapper, entrepreneur like he is. You're not a fashion designer like he is. You don't have your clothing line, your shoe line like he is with the Yeezys. You ain't got you're not you're not control of Yeezys like he is. Come on, bruh. Why are you hating on this man? Grow up. Y'all are just weird and lame. But the reality is, I'm not talking about you watching the video. I'm just talking about the people that's talking about him. But like I said, I just think that we shouldn't really target this guy and make fun of him or try to bring him down, not knowing the pressure he's under as a celebrity. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, we gotta remember he's God's child. And he a human being too, like we are. So he lives on this earth like we are. Anyway, I want to talk about something else too. Uh, we talked the other day about the top rap albums that was coming out, and I believe I know the Game dropped a pretty decent product this year. He dissed Eminem, and he got the I'm trying to see the name of the song. I ain't gonna play it because it's copyright, but I'll just pull up the name of it. The Black Slim Shady. I'm not even sure if Eminem responded to this yet, but yeah, the Black Slim Shady is what is the song that Game put out this year. Dissing Eminem on the Drillmatic Heart versus Mind album by the artist The Game. So I gotta still listen to the rest of Drillmatic Heart versus Mind because it sounds good. That Black Slim Shady song sounds good, and I gotta check it out. I gotta check out the Black Slim Shady. So yeah, it sounds good. I'm gonna check it out and listen to the rest of that album. But yeah, he came at Eminem, and I'm actually, like I said, I'm an Eminem fan. If you didn't know, I'm a huge Eminem fan. I think he's literally the greatest rapper of all time, hands down, or one of the greatest rappers of all time. But I'll say this: the Game is just is great. Game is underrated, bro. You know, Game got bars. Game can bring it too. When you listen to Game's music, like records like What Your Life Like, LAX Files, some of his older shit, the shit he did with 50 and stuff like that, and G Unit. Come on, man. Game a legend, bruh. So I just think Game, he's a great West Coast artist. Um, he's just a top artist, man. I love Game, and he's one of the best to do it. And I think he's very underrated. So if anything, shout out to Game though for putting out a dope diss record and a dope song. And I'm gonna check out the album. The album hopefully sometime tonight. I'm gonna probably check out the album. So yeah. But yeah, that's mostly what I want to talk about on the show today. I just want to do a quick little recap of Extreme Rules last night and talk a little bit about what's going on in the world of music. And yeah, man, that's honestly what I want to talk about. And I will be watching and doing a predictions or a recap video of the Raw season premiere tomorrow night. So stay tuned for that. And we're gonna watch the Raw season premiere, and it's gonna be pretty good. You know, we're gonna have a good show. Hopefully it's a good show. Hopefully it's a good show, and we'll see if Triple H gets it right with the season premiere of Raw than what he did with SmackDown last Friday. So we'll see. We'll see if he gets it right. We'll see if the season premiere is booked good. DX is returning for the DX reunion. We're getting the Bloodline back on Raw. So the Bloodline and the undisputed Universal Champion, the head of the table, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, will be making an appearance on Monday Night Raw tomorrow. So we'll check that out. So we're gonna watch that, and then I'll do a recap video tomorrow night. And like I said, man, I'm trying to put out more content and keeping you subscribers, loving the content, and hopefully, uh just putting out more, trying to put out more content consistently. I want to do this. I want to talk about other things, music, movies, pop culture, celebrities, and pro wrestling mainly. So yeah, we're gonna talk about everything pop culture, movies, TV shows, video games, music, pro wrestling. We're gonna talk about it, man. Uh, but like I said, I think this is dope. We're just trying to bring more value to the channel on Liana King TV. I am gonna be dropping some new music soon. So if you want to hear some of my current music, go on Apple Music and listen to Payday the Creator on on 4 streaming platforms right now. But you can go on Apple Music if you have any Apple products or Apple iPhone. You can go on Apple Music and listen to Payday the Creator on Apple Music. Payday the Creator is my artist name, and you can check out my music on there. And on YouTube as well. You can pull up my songs on YouTube too. And but yeah, man, here I am. So check me out on there. And like I said, man, we'll see what happens on the Raw season premiere tomorrow on Monday Night Raw. I'm gonna watch the Raw season premiere, and that's what's up, man. So yeah, uh, stay blessed, eat healthy, live good, love God, love your family, love yourself. Be happy. Find someone you love. Find someone that loves you. Do you pursue a career? Pursue happiness. Do whatever you want to do. Whatever it is, do what you want to do. Live happy. Live free. But always put God first and love yourself and love others, man. And really love yourself, man. And be happy in life and stay away from negative environments. Stay away from negative people. And always set goals for yourself to be in the right, to do what makes you happy. So I say, do you, live free, be happy, love yourself, love God, love your family, and believe in God, trust in Him, put your trust in Him, and you'll be good, bro. So if anything, live life and be happy. It's Liana King TV. Thank you for watching another episode of Let's Talk Wrestling, and I'm out. Peace.